Hey everyone, it's Christine, the Mighty Murphin Fashion Ranger, and I'm just going to do a quick little, almost halfway into my second trimester update, if that's cool with you guys. Before I get into it, just remember you can always subscribe to my channel below, especially if you're new. We would love to have you. There's also that little notification bell below that you can get notified every time I upload a video if you click it. And leave me some thumbs up and let me know if you like my pregnancy update videos that I'm trying to do, because that's always encouraging and good to know that you guys enjoy it. So in my first video that I did about my first trimester, I mentioned like I had a lot of nausea, I was very tired. Some of those things have gotten better, and they've kind of been replaced with other things. So what I mean by that is I would say the nausea is pretty much gone. Like I said before, it's just like if I don't eat in a while and my stomach is empty, I'll get a little nauseous. But the gum that I carry, the sour gum, definitely helps with that. So I'm really glad that I found out that that was a thing. But it kind of got replaced with headaches, which suck. I mean, I guess I'd rather have a headache than be nauseous all day, but it's still not ideal because obviously you can only really take Tylenol for it. And even before I got pregnant, Tylenol doesn't really help my headaches that much. I would normally take like Excedrin, which, I mean, you're not supposed to have a lot of caffeine while you're pregnant, and that has caffeine in it. So what I have been doing is trying like an ice pack, usually like on the back of my neck, and then I have one of those like cooling masks that you can put in the freezer, and I'll just like, after it's on my neck, I'll switch it and put it to my face. And that usually seems to help. I don't really know like the theory behind that as to why. I guess it kind of like calms down your blood vessels or whatever. But something that I noticed recently that helps is I haven't really been having like any caffeine since I got pregnant. Not because anyone told me that I'm not supposed to. I know you're supposed to, like if you have coffee or whatever, it's supposed to be under a certain amount. But I'm not a coffee drinker, and really all I drank before that had caffeine in it would be like Pepsi Max. I'd have like a glass with dinner or like a glass of iced tea. So I did have a glass of iced tea this past weekend, and that helped my headache so much. And I did research as to like how much I can have and stuff. So I'm kind of trying that as a thing to help my headaches because the Tylenol doesn't really help. But it seems like the little bit of caffeine does help. So I'm appreciative that I found out that that is helpful, because that and like the ice on my neck and stuff are really the only things that I found to help me. And it's not like I have a whole lot of headaches. It's just like I'll get like a really bad one like once a week, and then I'll have like maybe one or two smaller ones like other times in the week. It's kind of weird. There's not really any rhyme or reason to it. But I've also started to have some heartburn, which is unpleasant. I don't think I even experienced heartburn until like a few years ago, and I hate it. Anytime I get it, I hate it. And this doesn't seem to be related to food at all. It's just like usually at night my body will just decide you have heartburn. So I am taking Tums occasionally for that. I don't get it every day. I think that's kind of been limited to maybe like once a week too. And my doctor told me that Tums are okay to take as long as you're not doing it like every day. What else? The tiredness is still here. The tiredness has not gone away. It's definitely not, I guess, as bad as it was in the first trimester. But it's still definitely here. So I still fall asleep occasionally, like after we eat dinner, or I'll take a nap on the weekends because I'm sleepy. My chest is still sore. That hasn't changed. My nipples have gotten extremely dark and weird, and I know that's a thing, and I'm sorry if that's TMI. I said that in the last video too. It's a little weird for me to deal with, because my brain is like, what are those? Those aren't yours. I have been using a lot of like cocoa butter lotion on my stomach, because I read, and I don't know how true this is, but I read that if you start it before you get stretch marks, it can help prevent them. I know some people say like you're gonna get them regardless, it's not gonna matter, but so far so good. I mean, I know I'm only like 18 weeks, but I mean, it's helped so far. I think I've only gained like 6 or 7 pounds so far, which I was kind of paranoid about in the beginning, just because, I don't know, I figured I'm already overweight, like I don't want my doctor to be like, you can't gain any weight, you have to be very careful about what you eat. But he's actually been really great, and I think towards the end of the pregnancy, I want to make like an overall video about the experiences I had with like being plus size and pregnant, because I know that I'm gonna run into probably a few doctors that are not gonna be as nice about it as my OBGYN is. So I'm definitely gonna make a video about that. But like I said, so far I've only gained about 6 or 7 pounds, which honestly I think is like all in my stomach. I don't really think it's anywhere else, because like I guess like my lower abdomen, where your pants would like normally zipper, that's really the only part of my pants that has gotten either too tight or like I can't zip them anymore. Everything else has pretty much stayed exactly the same. So I think I'm just gaining it where the baby is, which is, I guess, supposedly good, because then it's easier later or something. I don't really know. I'm a first-time mom. I know very little about how any of this works. But yeah, so something that's good, since the nausea is gone, I've been able to drink a lot more water, which makes me happy, because I kind of missed drinking water, because I used to drink water for most of the day, and now my throat's a little dry. So I kind of missed drinking water. I think that's about it for this video. Something to keep an eye out for that should be coming shortly, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to upload this one before that one, is that we are doing a gender reveal party in a little over a week. So I'm definitely going to try to film some of that and show you guys what we're having and do all that good stuff. It might be more of like a vlog type style, so hopefully you guys are into that. Sorry that the lighting in here got so dark. I was trying not to turn my bright light on because I was getting like really hot. That was another thing I forgot to mention. First trimester, I was like colder than normal. Second trimester, I am hotter than normal. So my body is just doing a lot of things. But like I said, that's why it's kind of dark in here, because I didn't turn my bright light on because it was too hot and I was like sweating. So I'm just going to end this video now before it gets so dark that you can't see me. But all my social media and all that good stuff will be linked below if you would like to follow me on those. And I will see you guys next time.